young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down, my head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. Before I was thinking I could feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime, no, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. Before I was thinking I could feel like this, make me feel like this. I'm on my last straw, I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies, I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me, 'cause I'd start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. you ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim, no worries, let's float for now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Today is November 17th, 2024. It is 8:37 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. And she just ate almost the entire bottle. You go, girl. You go. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate your time. Thank you, Wannabe Sleuthin. Thank you, my dear. I freaking love you too, my dear. So sweet. I really do. Your cat is beautiful. Your cat is beautiful, by the way. And Carmelita, thank you so much for gifting a pearl necklace. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Check your email. Okay. Okay. Oh, you certainly did, didn't you? Okay. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Guys, there is a child missing. It's Let me pull it up. Thank you for sending that stuff. All right. So there's a child missing out of Ormond Beach, Florida. We talked about this just a little bit ago. And oh God, guys, there's too many children missing. It is just so disheartening. It really is. How are all these kids going missing? I don't know. Skip to my Lou. I don't know. He was found? Which one? This one was just posted 30 minutes ago. Missing child alert issued for 4-year-old boy. Here we go. Well, maybe. Damn, 1 second. How long is... Did it free? Hold on, let me refresh it. Try it again.
Coming up in the next 15 minutes.
All right, thank you, Marquise. Meanwhile, let's get to that breaking news tonight out of Volusia County, where police are searching for this missing little boy. FDLE says 4-year-old Waylon Childs disappeared today in Ormond Beach. He was last seen on Fleming Avenue near Central Park. That's where we find Tony Atkins live for us tonight. And Tony, there is an active search that's going on right now. Tell us the latest.
Well, right now I am here at Central Park here in Ormond Beach, and this search has been going on pretty much all day here. I want to show you the sun is just set, and if you take a live look here, it looks that there are some Marine units here, right?
Guys, they're not making any bones about this. They are saying, look in the water. Look in the water. Where's the mother? We're going to go. Oh, I'll show you that here in just a minute. But they're looking all around the water. That's not a good sign. It's so sad. It's Florida. It's YouTube. I'm frozen on your end. I don't know.
Right now, it's unclear exactly which agency. We have been seeing a number of police units, deputies, and officers combing through Central Park here in Ormond Beach. Now, police have set up a perimeter, and outside of that perimeter, there have been a lot of folks just walking around their neighborhoods, trying to do what they can to make sure that this child is found safely. Now,
who was found blessed, Nana? Who was?
The child we are talking about is Waylon.
Refresh page to and hit play to resume live stream. The hell? Let me just read it. He was found. He was found. Was he? Is he okay? Because this was just released by the news. Hold on. One hour ago. Earlier today, just before noon, our officers responded to a report of a missing child at Central Park off Fleming Avenue. A father was at the park with his 3 young children and under the age of 5, with one of them 4 years old. Waylon Childs went missing. As the chief of police in Ormond Beach, I want to assure you that we are doing everything within our power to find Waylon. This search is a true team effort with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the sheriffs, and local law enforcement from neighboring cities at work closely with us to conduct a thorough and exhaustive search. Our search efforts are covering all areas on the ground, in the air, and in the water, and we will not rest until we exhaust all options and have answers on Waylon's whereabouts. If you have information, no matter how small it may seem, please contact us immediately. Your support and vigilance can make the difference. The number to call is 1-888-356-4774 and leave a tip. 1-888-356-4774. There has been no. Where did you bless Nana? Where did you see this? Where did you hear this? Because are you sure it's the same person? I don't see any update on him whatsoever. I don't see any update about him. Mind you, Brian. Just kind of waiting for her to see. According to their, according to their X page, no. Not at all. 4 hours ago, missing child search. 1 hour ago, Ormond Police Department. I'm going to retweet these. Or re-X them. It sounds weird. So let me just look here. R. Taylor, thank you so much for 4 continuous months, my dear. Really do appreciate that. My Justin Remy, thank you for being a ray of sunshine. Thank you so much, R. Taylor. I appreciate you, my love. I really, really do. Cognizance, thank you, honey. I was just out there, boots on the ground, searching for Waylon. This is in my area. Police have asked everyone to leave, and they have dive teams in the water right now. It's so sad. So sad. It's a huge park with 4. No DNA, honey. I didn't. They've always said, just look in the water. Look in the water. Look around water. His mom wrote this earlier. Um, this is what he was wearing. Prayers. Call everyone you know and tell them to pray my baby comes home safe, please. Edited this. Say this is his brother's outfit and they were matching. He is not found. 2 hours ago. Make that bigger. Oh, it could be accidental. It could be anything. I don't know. It just breaks my heart that another child's missing. It just terrible. Police said he was wearing a burgundy tracksuit. Does he have autism? Does it, the way that they talk, like he does have autism. Yes, Mary Ellen, it does. That's all it takes. 1-800. Oh, Christine, I'm sorry. I know it's emotional. He's is nonverbal autistic and doesn't come when called. Yeah, he's nonverbal. They have not found him yet. However, cognizance was, this is in her area, and she was just out there, and she said that they told everyone to go home, and they cleared everyone from one of the lakes, and they are diving at this hour. I'm guessing mom wasn't there. Yeah, exactly. And to be autistic, children are drawn to water. A lot of them, are, at least. Yeah, Janet. They can drop my email, honey. Lord, too many missing. It's too much. It really is. Um, give me 1 second, y'all. Neighborhood chat. 1 second. This is what some of the neighbors said. No. I was there with my family when it happened. Dad was hysterical, took kids to park, turned to help one child while his son vanished in a split second. You could hear his pain and heartbreak as we all walked and screamed for the boy. Also, the missing boy is nonverbal. I haven't seen that mentioned yet, but wanted to let people know. Praying he's found and we could have stayed and helped, but, and it doesn't say the rest there. Okay. An unmarked truck with a small boat came flying down LPJ in Nova about 20 minutes ago after the first alert came out. I think a batch of people got the alert sometime after the first alert went out. A lot of people were called dispatch to see if they could help. I don't know if it was a yes or a no. Nope, they sent everyone away. They had dogs on the ground and they would not let anyone in. Oops, whoops, whoops. 1 second. Sorry, guys. These are neighbors. This is one of the neighbors. It came over the phone. Central Park and Fleming said, check the water. Very sad. Yeah, I read that. I live on the corner of Souths and Fleming. Have been outside all morning, even checked my Ring cameras, no sight of him. Praying for a safe return. Please, God, hear our prayers. Yeah, but there's a lot of good people and families that live there too. It's crazy how any offenders are there. Well, there's a freaking, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Um, Thank you, DNA. Thank you so much, honey. This is a little thank you to say thank you so much, DNA. I appreciate you. Really appreciate it. Hey, Debbie. I wonder if dog is gonna be to arrest someone. I don't know. I really don't know. I doubt it. I would doubt it, but I'm sure they're doing their investigation, right? And I mean, I guess he could. You can't transport. I think it's what he said. She just ate a whole bottle almost. And she just ate a whole bottle right before my other live. Yeah, I'm sure they're doing something. I'm sure they're doing something there. But yeah, it doesn't say he hasn't been found. Parents look like really good people. They really do. And it happened just before noon. Let me see here. At 5:20, there was an update today. State, county, and local law enforcement agencies are actively involved in the search effort, utilizing extensive resources to ensure a thorough investigation of the parks. Let's see here. Other sheriffs, departments, and numerous officers are working collaboratively on the ground and the air to cover every possible area. Again, we ask the public to avoid the area to allow law enforcement to conduct the search without interference to maintain the integrity of the operation. Thank you. So there's that. He's 4 years old, non-verbal, autistic, and does not tend to, answer when he's called. Cecilia, it was, the pain in, that if your child has ever got it, if you've had a kid, they've gotten away from you for a second or so, within, in an 18-year period of time, and it scares you to death. You know what I mean? And that feeling whenever, they're okay. You're like, oh, but imagine having that in your chest for months at a time or forever. It's too much. Too much. It really is. Or if Mike, is it Shitwood? Shitwood? I don't want to say her. My daughter woke up one time and she couldn't find a 3-year-old grandson, and she was panicking. Come to find out, that was my godson had him. Yeah, I was at when my twins were really little. I was at a convention, and it was mandatory. I had to go, and so um, I we were my husband and I, we were talking to someone at one of the booths, and 2 seconds they split, and there was thousands of people there, and I'm like, looking everywhere, and I start to freak out, and I'm looking like everywhere, and I'm freaking out, and so was my husband and everyone, and they have tables, and there's a tablecloth underneath. There's tables, and there's like tablecloths. They were under the table. Like, Jesus to goodness. Thank you, Sydney. It scared me to death. I lost my girls under a clothing rack. Very similar. Very similar then. Yep. Whew. Was 8 and ran away out the door. She was looking. 15 minutes later, we find her in the cop's yard. You believe as much as I do. Would anything shock any one of us? I don't believe, personally, I don't believe Seth is involved any more than anyone in chat is involved. I've like 0%. Like 0% personally. Even if I personally think like if there's like a 5% chance of someone being involved, I wouldn't. I would be a lot more neutral. Yeah, she's just asking. She's just asking. Thank you so much, Cassie. Please check email. Hi, Miss Pearl. Of course, my dear. How? Hey, Cassie, that's old, baby. That's old. Interview on Summer Wells. How TBI maybe get clues on Sebastian. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, we'll look at that for sure. I got what you mean. Sorry, I didn't read what you wrote there. So that's interesting. That's interesting perspective, Cassie. So this was from TBI, and Cassie wanted to. This is about the Summer Wells case. Summer Wells has been missing June 15th, 2025. It'll be 4 years. And she wanted to see what TBI is saying in the Summer case, because they're both in Tennessee, and see if we could compare anything with Summer, what they're saying about Summer and Sebastian's case. Why some people don't see why I said this, having to go to the links that he is. Yeah. No, she's not. All right.
We don't have the evidence in this
Again, this is about Summer
case to know for sure whether or
but
not Summer was
compare it.
abducted or whether or not she walked away from her home and became lost. It's really important to us to not focus all of our efforts on just one of those two. We think that.
Now, listen. I mean, there are people that believe that Summer walked off. I'm not one of them, and I have honestly never been one of them that ever thought Summer really walked off. Especially whenever she supposedly went downstairs to get her toys and Mom was outside with Grandma. And I don't know how anyone would abduct her whenever Mom was over there 2 minutes. And how would they know Summer was going to go downstairs to get her toys? And as soon as, I mean, honestly, let's say the perpetrator, they would have had to have immediately walked in the door downstairs when Summer went down there. Like, how would they know that Summer was down there alone whenever her brothers are upstairs and her mom and her grandma are outside? There's people inside and there's people outside while they say Summer's being abducted. There's just no way. It's in the middle of nowhere on a dead end 1-lane road. Not a chance.
That the only way will be.
I mean, I know TBI says that because they want to, they don't put pressure on anyone publicly. It's a bullshit story. You're exactly right. It's a bullshit story.
Successful in finding Summer is to continue to walk down both of those investigative paths to ensure that we don't become focused on one area alone and miss something that's crucially important. I would say this case has not gone cold. A cold case is typically framed up as a case where there are no.
Listen, I would say respectfully, piss or get off the pot. If this case has not gone cold, then could you tell us, a little bit more? Like, you don't know if she walked off, or you don't know if she was abducted, or you don't know there's foul play. I mean, if you don't know that in almost 4 years, if you can't eliminate one of those mother chicken things out, you don't know much, or you're keeping it all to the vest, which is fine, but just say it. Yeah, always late. I'm sorry, but And listen, TBI are really good. I mean, they really are. They find a lot of people, but these high profile cases, they don't. And they just need to tell people more because obviously this isn't working for them. It's been almost 4 years. This is not working. There's people sitting up on a hill right now, you know, drinking their
tips or leads that are coming in, and there are no investigative efforts that are happening because there is no place to travel with the investigation. I would say in this case, thanks to the public, we've continued to have tips and leads that have come in that agents have been able to follow up on continuously. And the agents have worked tirelessly when tips and leads weren't coming in to try to find ways to investigate when typically people would lay down their effort. It has been a great partnership between the community and law enforcement to not let this case sit and go sterile. We continue to focus on ground search efforts. We continue to focus on interviews of those who may have information about vehicles that have traveled through the area or technology that could have been used that may give us an investigative lead. All
I mean, they have torn that house up multiple times, right? They have went up there. They have torn the house up apart when Don was in jail and Candace was living somewhere else and all of that. But the problem is they didn't do anything that night. I mean, they were searching outside that night, but again, this is an opinion of mine that they need to do dual investigations. I think if a child goes missing from a house, everyone needs to be out of that house immediately. Immediately. We're not saying we don't believe you, but we're going to cross check and verify. Everyone needs to be out of that house. Here, we'll get you, a nice hotel, you know, at the Comfort Inn. You know, whatever you need, we'll make sure you're okay. But secure the scene. I think that's I think, just in my opinion, in Sebastian's case, they went in this nice ass neighborhood. They said, "Oh, what a nice neighborhood." Yeah, nice home, beautiful family. Oh, yeah, an autistic child. Stepdad works hard, mom works hard, house is orderly, all that. And we're going to just take the parents' word for it until days later. Well, days later, after, you know, everyone's, tracked through the house, family members, and all of that. And, stepdad's done went on a 17-hour adventure, spending the night in a different state when he just got home less than 40 hours ago from his work that he just came from. Doesn't make any sense.
stones
What about the Mendez brothers? Yeah, Mendez brothers had a nice home too. Yep. Exactly.
are being turned over. There's not one thing that's being done. We've been extremely creative as we've investigated this case and continue to try to find ways to turn over rocks that we didn't even know that were there to turn over. Children are our top priority at TBI. They are the most vulnerable population that we have.
I thought that was an interesting thing. We've continued to turn over rocks that we've not even thought we would turn over. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. but hopefully they've found, stuff that they weren't expecting. That's what they say, Lakeside Lawyer. I don't believe Sebastian walked out on his own. Just my opinion. I don't believe Summer walked out on her own. Just my opinion. Never have.
They're our most precious things in our world. TBI has always placed an emphasis on missing children. We've done that through multiple programs that are established here. We look for children when most people aren't. And in this case is one that we've just not been able to overcome, and it's troubling. Many people have speculated what they think has happened in this case. The difficult part of
Well, what's interesting about like the Wells case, and in my opinion, Sebastian's case, you have, Dawn and Candace saying that Dawn was driving like a bat out of hell, coming home from work. He says he left at 7:00 that morning, and he took the car that day. The Subaru, it was a brand new Subaru at the time. His work buddies and stuff said that they think that was the day before. Nonetheless, says he was driving home, and he talked to his wife the entire way home. He called 911 when he first left the work, he said. And after he called 911, he FaceTimed his wife. They had horrible service where they lived at the time, but yet Candace says she was, driving up and down the roads, and the cell phone never kicked off. Never kicked off. Now, in Sebastian's case, Mr. and Mr. Foote say that, they talked the night before for hours on end because, they don't get to see each other a lot. Right? So, just something doesn't, Maurice, something just doesn't make sense there, right? If you ask me. Runaways are typically dismissed in large. Really a disservice to automatically label missing kids as runaways. I agree. And also, I don't know why, the FBI does not give rewards for a child that walked off on their own accord. Why do people say, they talk about this? They're like, well, I think, that reward is they believe Sebastian walked off. No, the FBI is there for crime, criminals, criminal behavior. If someone is telling you that I believe that they believe the FBI gave a reward because Sebastian walked off, no way. Both men called the sheriff's office. They sure did. tugs on heartstrings. Yes. Don Wells, Summer Wells' father, called the 911 number. Said he was at work. Sebastian's stepfather called the 911 number. Said he was at work. How about have your wives? You call 911 whenever an emergency's going on. It's that simple.
Speculation is that if we as investigators speculate and focus our efforts in one direction, we're making a huge mistake. We have to make sure that we're being completely comprehensive as we investigate. And being focused in one direction is a tragedy for an investigation. So until we find evidence that points us in a direction that we know is the right direction, we'll continue to be comprehensive. We'll continue to explore every option that can be out there, and we would continue to ask for the public's help in doing so. Typically, we have a couple of agents assigned to an investigation, and that's been enough. We've had over 6,500 leads, tips and leads come in on this case. Those have all been reviewed. They've been worked. We continue to get those. And it is a monstrous task, but it's one that's not overwhelmed us. We have been strategic in the way that we've handled this investigation. We have some of our most talented agents assigned to this case, some of our most talented intelligence analysts from the Bureau assigned to this case. We have brought in subject matter experts within TBI from across the state to assist in this investigation. We have thrown everything that we know to throw at this case, and we haven't had the answers that we need yet. We know we'll get them, but we don't have them today. When I see the picture of Summer Wells, I see my daughter. And I can tell you that if my daughter was missing, I would sure hope that somebody was looking for her every day.
I don't know about you, but it would be frustrating as hell not to know, right? The not knowing, families say the not knowing is worse than knowing. I know, SL, it keeps freezing. It's so frustrating. This video was 5 months ago. 5 months ago. Said we don't have them today. Well, or, the last 3 years, 5 months. This was dated. 1 second. I'll tell you. It's 5 months ago. June 14th, 2024. So, June 14th, 2024. The day before Summer's 3 years missing day. Them over and over. Yeah. There was so much stuff coming out of Hawkins County Sheriff's Office whenever all of this was going on, personally with the sheriff's son. I mean, no, kids don't just vanish. And hell, I don't know. There's never been a kid vanish from Ben Hill Road before or since or in that area. Oh yeah, Summer, Michael Vaughn. I mean, look at Michael Vaughn's case. They've named 4 suspects years ago And they still all walking free, except maybe one. In fact, Stacey Wandra is now suing state of Idaho, the United States government, and the local police department for them saying that, he's a suspect and they haven't done anything. He's suing them for like, what, $80 million? He is the closest thing to a sloth sludge knuckle that I have ever seen. He is the epitome of gross. That's all 1-800. Yeah. That's going to backfire on him. How much is it, ICU, he's suing for? And the thing is, like, there was an attorney that took his case. I don't know if she was appointed. These people are crazy. They're crazy, bro. They're crazy. What's wrong with the world? We just love, don't we? We just love here. Should be grand juries on both cases, Sebastian's and Summers and Michael's, a long time ago. It's like he's asking to be prosecuted. He's Kyron Horman, yes. Is Justin talking about my ex? Randy. Right. Sloth sledge knuckle. Yeah. That's exactly what he is. And they're just out, Brandon, you watch every single time I talk about Michael. I know you do. He's just living the life, living the Villa Loca in Idaho. Brandy, God bless her. Did you play the recent court TV piece on May? What do you mean on May? Maya? Is that what you mean, Marlena? Oh yeah, yeah. Heidi, he is suing Fruitland Police Department. He is suing the state of Idaho, and he's suing the United States government. Yeah, it's $80 million. Yeah. Listen, he would have all of that ate up in 2 days. And I mean literally ate up the food. He would buy it all in food. He would buy 3 McDonald's franchises and he would eat it up. And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Does he know he has to be deposed? Yes. He doesn't know anything. Or he would buy a couple dairy farms. That's what he would do, a couple dairy farms. He would eat footlongs until he's broke. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, ICU. He's probably over the footlongs. He just got out of prison. But all right, moving along here. What else do we got? Dog the Bounty Hunter is in Tennessee right now. And some of y'all got the joke. More like Chuck E. Cheese, where all the children. Yeah, it's so disgusting. Justin, any new info on in Joshua case? I need to look. Yeah, Brandy's a sweetheart. She's a friend. Blue Eyes, hello, darling. Dog the Bounty Hunter is in Tennessee, as they say. Nick retweeted, "Welcome to Tennessee. Justice for Sebastian." He did a video. Tennessee. And also, let's see here. He wrote something earlier, didn't he? Okay. 7 hours ago. Let's go, Dog Nation. I looked you straight in the eyes, yet you didn't even recognize me. But we recognize you. Thank you, Biden, for the face mask. What do y'all think about that? Dog Dwayne Chapman. Oh, yeah. He's in Hendersonville. He is. But I wonder who he's talking about. Who is he talking about? We looked you straight in the eyes. 2 people pounding in someone's door in Pennsylvania on November 16th. What's November 16th? What do you mean pounding on someone's door? Does that mean maybe the 2 that were on camera at the house in Pennsylvania? Yeah, the reward's still at like 175. It's like a scene of Tombstone, LOL. Dog Chapman, I'm your Huckleberry. Yes. On another YouTube, those people that pounded on the door in Pennsylvania, they've been identified, and it has nothing to do with the case. Yeah. Well, what about hold on. There was someone that was on that knocked on Han's door. Is that what you mean? Now, the person that knocked on Han's door, they don't know who that is. Right. Mask looks so real right now. It's unreal. What was last night? It was the other day. Nick posted 2 people. Yeah, there was only one person who wouldn't recognize dog. That's what I said earlier. I mean, who wouldn't recognize dog? I had a thing here earlier. It was a cute little picture. Here it is. Look at this. You guys know I love pugs, right? Look at this. And I have had this for years, by the way. Years in my phone. Pug the bounty hunter. Two separate events. Pugs are your favorite. That I've had that in my phone probably 3 years. Not even joking. I wonder if Dog has seen this. I sent this to Nick. I hope he forwarded it to Dog and showed him this dog. If someone went to another person's personal home and had their faces covered. Where was this? I'm telling you, people have lost their mind on this case. One had a Purdue hoodie on. Okay. Let me look at Nick's post. Let me look. Let's go back to Nick's post. I don't know anything about this. Personalized videos on cam. 7 hours ago. November 16th. November 15th. I don't know. Where's it at? Did he take it down? I don't see anything. There's nothing. I guess it's been taken down. Check out Nick the Hat community page. Oh, okay. Nick the Hat. Ooh, what's this? Y'all. Damn. Wrong one. Sorry. At approximately 2 p.m. on November 16th at night, private intelligence identified all individuals from the group causing a large disruption overnight. This remains under investigation. Attempt to identify suspicious activity. Alert. Location, Pennsbury, Chester County, Pennsylvania. Incident time 3:15 a.m. November 16th. At approximately 3 a.m. on November 16th, two unidentified males were observed engaging in calculated and potentially intimidatory behavior at a private residence in Pennsburg Township. This incident raises concern about targeted harassment or others disruptive activity aimed at night in personnel and associates contractors. The suspect fled moments before PA State Police arrived. Incident details: both individuals concealed their identities with hooded sweatshirts. One individual acted aggressively, banged on the front door, while the other stayed back as if acting as a lookout. Individual one, clothing, black hoodie with a large Purdue logo, gray sweatpant. Accessories, blue wristband, possibly from a recent event or venue. Build stocky, holding a small object in their right hand. Individual two, clothing, dark hoodie with white lettering on the sleeve. Build Slim, standing further back as if monitoring the area. What we need from you, if you recognize these individuals or have seen them in your area, please report any information to the authorities listed below. If you were in the vicinity during the time of the incident and noticed anything unusual, your observation could be vital. Contact information, you can call the Pennsylvania State Police Troop J 610-268-2022. Anonymous tip lines, tip at manhunt.one or 844-922-3236. If you see something suspicious, do not approach. Contact law enforcement immediately. All tips can remain anonymous. These individuals' methodical behavior and retreat without interaction imply a potential reconnaissance or intimidation effort targeting at night interest. This aligns with recent threat models indicating escalations in direct actions against critical personnel and affiliated operation. Please share this post to assist with identifying these individuals. Let me see if I can make it bigger. There we go. Let me see if how many do we got here? Give me 1 second. I want to make these bigger. What's wrong with people, yo? Like, for real? Here, I'm making it bigger. Oh, I still got Marlena's thing on there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody loves me. Carol, thank you so much. Please use for Little Miss Pearl. She is adorable and you're a good mommy. Thank you so. Thank you. Speak. I know you're sleepy. She just ate a full bottle. Okay. Thank you so much, Carol. All right. Let me make myself smaller so you guys can see better. The first person has something in his hand. Yep. Ooh, what is that in his hand? Ooh. In my opinion, he looks like he may be of a light-skinned African American, perhaps. Looks like a Slim Jim for doors. You could be right. There is an update, and the suspects have been identified, and it's being investigated. War Damn Eagle. Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. Here we go, y'all.
FBI, open up!
Mother chicken.
FBI, open up!
Mother chicken.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way,
Hello, Smiley Stories. How are you, darling? Is he going to tell us who it is? I don't know. The one in front is not big enough to be. No, that guy in front. See, I think he looks big. Excuse me. And the guy in the back, he looks like he's trying to be Michael Jackson moonwalking. be there. No one wants to be between. It doesn't matter who's wrong. Be there. Yeah, he does look big. Whose house was it? This is a concealed location. We have no idea. Doesn't he? He does look like Michael. He looks like looks like a female. As I stated before, looks like look at the right hand of the one in the back. Justin looks like a Oh girl. Oh, that does look like a machete, doesn't it? Look at that, y'all. That does look like a machete. Oh, thank you, Bogey. It looks like a machete in the Gardo. Forget me not, Justin. Can you read the sign over the highway in Dog's Post, please? I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts. TIA. Thank you, Forget Me Not. Of course. I never noticed the sign. It says, oh, maybe I did read the sign. Time to vets 8 to 11. Oh. Okay. I'll look at that. Okay. Has the guy in front wearing a smartwatch fitness tracker? It looks like it lit up. I think the guy here looks tall, personally. Yeah, I'm going to show you the highway signs in a second. I think first part is Vietnam. Vietnam. Dan from Vietnam. Veterans Parkway. Uncle Dan. Vietnam Veterans Boulevard in Hendersonville. Yes. Can you see it? Of course. Of course. Very large hands. Yes. Yes. Time to vets 8 to 11 minutes. Long hollow 10 to 13 minutes. Yeah, Stephanie, I think yes, Pearl's sleeping. My arm is about to fall off. That's what I was wondering. Is it photoshopped? What kind of alleged low-key did CP put on his Facebook? Oh my God. Let's go see. Lord have mercy. Can someone just be normal for a day? You know what I mean? I don't think he put anything on there. I don't see anything on there. Okay. He's got a thing about spiders. It's a spider video. It's asking way too much, I know. Just showing proof of where dog is at the moment. So it's 2 roads. We have those traffic alert signs in yeah, I think they're in every state. Nick says that was a hint to who it is. Okay. Time to would it mean vets 8-11. We are all kinds of sons. We are. Danny lives near Veterans Boulevard. It's not Photoshop. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Misty, thank you so very much. Wait, there is a road called Vietnam. I gotta say it like that. And Long Hollow Road, and they intersect in Texas Roadhouse is on one of those roads in Hendersonville. Yes. Yes, it is. Um, always late. I think it's because they don't want to just come out right out and blame. I don't know. What's normal? I know. I was talking. It was someone the other day, and they were like, if people like the outside world, like, people that know us, we talk to our families about like the stuff that goes on YouTube, they would be like, what? What do you, what? You know what I mean? Because it's clearly not normal and it moves so fast. Justin, it's right behind the roadhouse by the autistic park. He likes the magical something or other. What's the autistic park? I don't know. It's his favorite park. Looks like correct. Yeah. No, no, no. No, no. No, Stephanie. The persons that are outside that's in Pennsylvania. My mom thinks I'm crazy, especially about the case. She says I'm obsessed. I say I'm invested. That's right. Justin, if you zoom in, the letters are done in flames. They did it as a clue that went with Nick's video on Friday night from Court TV. Tonight we're gonna go down in flames. Just so I can't blame anyone. What do you mean, Smiley? I mean, I noticed like it looked, but I just thought, the sign or the camera was wearing out. You know what I mean? I mean, look. I don't see Friday night's video. I don't really see flames. I mean, to me, it doesn't look like flames. It just looks like the sign's messed up. I wonder if the same people harassing searchers will try to mess with dog. Good question. Dog is not one I would mess with. He's not one I would mess with. Bobby, they may be feeling the fire. What did Bobby say? I like to know how. I don't know. That's a good question. You would think they would be happy, though. You know, Bobby? You would think someone of dog's influence, social status. Yeah, I see it. I mean, but to me, it doesn't still look like flames. It just looks like a different color. Oh, thank you for sending me that. Search the reward given for a sheriff child that has gone missing because Seth is. Search the reward given for a sheriff's child that has gone missing. You will see it is $50,000 because Seth is a sheriff's employee. Even though he works in a jail, he is still a sheriff. Yes. Okay, sorry, I was looking at some messages. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Give me 1 second. Smiley. Is Smiley still here? I think it's this one.
Okay. I might put you on the spot, but
Nah, you're fine.
okay. All right, let's ask theirs
Look
first
at
because I
this,
don't want you to
Smiley.
go, oh, I'm over here.
I don't know if you've seen this
No,
video.
no.
I wanted
I
you to see
gave
it
you
the
my
other day.
word, and I told you I'll
Will
stick
you
to my word.
Yeah, can I
Look at
ask? Then
this.
I'll ask you now before I go to theirs, before I forget.
Yes, ma'am.
Look
Yes,
at his
ma'am.
arm.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make it small. Okay.
What in the world is this on?
Smiley, I know that we've talked about the arms, but this is not a live video, but this is a video of his actual arm. Look at this. I want you to see this.
Your arm on day 8, the interview, it's
Moving.
a scratch or a bite mark?
Left arm or right arm?
Oh, I don't know. It's the one where.
Now, I'm just going to tell you guys, I said this the other day, but it left arm or right arm. And then he's going to say, yeah, I have it. Oh, this is not Photoshopped. I promise you, this is not Photoshopped. 1,000% not Photoshopped.
Where you were in the green shirt. And I think it was the right arm.
So right arm slightly above the elbow.
Now, look at that. Look at that right there.
Or
I'm guessing.
I think it was right below, if I'm not mistaken.
So I've got 2 spots on one on my hand, and I got one on my close.
Now, you see that? That lightens it up even more. Look at that. I'm sorry, but a damn Morky did not do that. It didn't do it. Sorry. No way. And this is it. Why would you allow a Morky to sit there and make your arm hamburger meat? But wait till you see his other side, Smiley. because someone did this because they wanted to see, and it's
Closer to
his
my
arms.
elbow. There are two spots.
Uh-huh.
We have little Morkies, and we have one that's very playful. We have one that's
Look at this. Look at this. Look at those arms. That, I'm sorry, but there is like those are deep. And this is 8 days after Sebastian goes missing. Yes, I wanted you to see this, Smiley. That's not from a damn Yorkie, in my opinion. To me, that looks like nail scratches, fingernail digs. Yes, Marlena, yes. Yep. Right? Like if you were in like a headlock or something, you know what I mean? You're going to be like, perhaps. But wait. Just wait. Look at this.
not so playful. And I like to roughhouse my little Morkies, and I put my hand down and they chase it around, and I don't stop and I let them nibble around. And
Look at this. Look at all of these. And how do you get them on both arms? Yeah, that's not a nibble. That's not a nibble. I agree, Sharon. I don't think those are teeth marks. I think those are nail scratches. But I don't think it's from a dog, nail, or. And okay, let's think about this. If now remember, Sebastian has only been missing 8 days. Right? 8 days since this interview. What are you are you going to be thinking about filing your dog's nails in those 8 days and playing in the floor with your dog? Show the video from behind the vehicle. I can point out where he got. What do you mean, SL baby? I'm sorry those are puppies, right? I don't know how they were at the time. But they're not going to be you're just not going to care about playing in the floor. SW, thank you, my dear. How do you get bites like that when you have not been home with a combo of nail scratches and bite marks? Hit the like, please. Thank you, SW. Appreciate you. We all remember how fast CP gets mad and flies off the handle. None of us believe CP would just sit there and allow the dog to do it to him. No, you're not. Google it. Google it. Google it, y'all. Google it. Thank you for that, Misty. Thank you, girls, mom. Look at Google at fingernail scratches for comparison. Okay. I will. Let me finish playing this, and I'll look while we're playing this.
I don't stop, and I let them nibble, and I've been dumb enough, and I've gotten scratched by the bigger one.
They got their
So
claws clipped and not grinded, so they're rough right now.
Yeah, but I thought you hadn't been home for almost a month, or all month. I thought it looked like fresh scratch. I'm just
so
saying.
when I'm in a green shirt,
Yeah,
okay,
you were talking
was that
to Fox 17.
okay?
Hey.
Fox 17. I had already been home, so I got home February 26th. That
So
can
that
be
was a new
released because
scratch.
that's when I came home.
Yeah, you're saying it was a new scratch then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
How
why
much
I
do
was
you
like,
have?
no, I came home February 26th. We did the interview, and those were scratches that are fresh. Because
Okay.
the day I came home, I was actually still wearing my work clothes.
Okay. So y'all, he's saying that is a fresh scratch. So
I tell you something. I would love to know what Edgar was wearing the day he got home. Was it long sleeves or was it short sleeves? And when is the first time he wore short sleeves? Because it's February. Right? It's February. Tina, thank you so much, my dear. Justin, do you think it's possible the arms are the reason they didn't come out publicly sooner? I think that could be, I mean, it's a possibility. Sure. Sure is. If you believe in your opinion that there's foul play. Lakeside Lawyer, thank you, my love. Thank you as well. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Lakeside. You see, but good police would be checking the body. Well, you see Whispering Winds? Yes, they would. But not if they think that a autistic child walked off. There's no reason to think that. I asked McMary's journal, sorry. Can't remember. I don't think, from what I remember. But if they are operating under the assumption that Sebastian walked out of the house on his own, there's no reason to look at anybody. Yeah, you're wearing long sleeve shirts, you're wearing coats. You're not going to look, I mean, if it was July and you were wearing a coat, people would be like, what's up with this? But it's February, you're dressed appropriate. When was the hands video? Was it after the video? And what did the interview with the hands? The hands video was after this. That I know.
I'll say it now. I have also asked about that picture. So that is a fresh,
Look at
after
this.
he got
Hold
home
on.
from his little dogs.
Let me go back to that. Hold on one second.
I think it's a hard question.
Let me show you underneath these.
I'll say it now.
Look at this right here. Make sure y'all can hear me. Okay. Look at this. Look at that. Let me enlarge that. How about I do that? Let me enlarge these. We'll go back to this stuff. I mean, I don't. This is something, if you ask me.
I have also asked about that picture. So that is a fresh after he got home from his little dogs.
Okay.
You were talking
Was that
to Fox one where you were in the green shirt. And
I'm gonna take some
I think
screenshots
it's
and I'll
the
enlarge them.
if I right arm slightly above the elbow? If
Let's screenshot this. Oh, let's screenshot this. Okay. And we'll screenshot another. And then I'll show them to you larger.
or
I'm guessing.
I think it was right below, if I'm not mistaken.
So I have
Look at that. Dang. That's craziness. That is just a lot, if you ask me. Okay. Now let's go do this.
I've got 2 spots.
Look at that. I mean,
One on my hand, and I got one on my closer.
let me screenshot that one. Oh. That's some deep cuts, and that's not brand new in my opinion. It's healing, but there's even like looks like bruising in some places.
To my elbow. There are 2 spots.
Uh-huh.
We have little Morkies, and
You can see like all kinds of scratching there. You know what I mean? Like you can see all kinds of little lines.
we have one that's very playful. We have one.
Okay, there we go. I'm going to show you these enlarged in just a second. Taking some screenshots here.
One that's not so playful. And I like to roughhouse my little Morkies, and I put my hand down and they chase it around, and I don't.
Well, that's not your hand, that's your arm. That's your arm, that's not your hand.
Stop, and I let them nibble, and I've been dumb enough, and I've
See that? I'm going to show y'all some scratches. Damn it, I keep doing that. You know, Smiley, he got nervous on that one, and you could tell like the wheels were spinning really quick. Oh wow, this does a really good job.
I've gotten scratched by the bigger one.
They got their claws clipped.
They got their claws clamped because that's what you do. 8 days. You don't go out searching. You clip your dog claws and play with them in the floor.
Clipped and not grinded, so they're rough right now.
Yeah, but I thought.
Tell them, Smiley. Yeah, but I thought you was doing something else.
you hadn't been home for almost a month, or all month. I thought
Pearl.
it looked like fresh scratch. I'm just
So
saying.
when I'm in a green shirt,
Yeah,
okay,
you were talking
was that
to Fox 17.
okay?
Hey,
Fox 17. I'd already been home.
I think she just knocked out my thing. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Smiley's telling them. Now look at this, y'all. Yeah, ready for this? Let's see here. So you guys can see him better. Second. I mean, look at that arm. Something is wrong there. That is mental scraping as well, my opinion. I wonder if dogs saw these. Thank you, Miss Keto Bite. Could it be from getting caught in? I wondered that myself. But in my opinion, that is not. Let me go over here. Okay. Let's see which ones look the best. Pearl. You're so cute. You're so cute. Look at that. Does that look like a Morky to you? Thank you for being number 665. That's bruising you see to healing. Yes, exactly. You can definitely tell there's some bruising there. And these were taken from a video. You can just, you make them, darker so you can see. Oh, yeah. Yes, in my opinion, there looks like to be bruising too. Yep, that's the news interview. I just don't see why anybody would be playing in the floor with. While, you can ask Seth if he was, playing in the floor with anything. Bet you he wasn't. These look like little scratches here, in my opinion. Big, deep ones. And then little. There's like, it looks to be a lot of those. See what I mean? See the dark? It's very weird to me. Go back up here. Maybe on down here. Look. You see all those? Yeah, to me it looks like it could be I mean, it could be like briar scratches, branches, all of that. I don't think they're teeth. I don't think they're teeth personally. I think these are either scratches. I mean, there could be, I think one of them could be a teeth. But I don't think, I think most of them are scratches or like branches. Okay, here's one that was I wanted to see. See how it's up here? Like how nobody's going to sit there and let the dog do that. There's just nobody in their right mind. Why would anyone sit there and let your arm be hamburger meat? Doesn't make sense. Tell him, Pearl. Tell him, Mommy. Tell him. That's right. Morky my butt. Exactly. Born at night, but not last night. Just look up here, for instance. Oh, look at that. Look at this round. Look at that. Round. That looks like one. Round. But then that's very interesting. Thank you, Miss Keto. Thank you, Carrie. He has a gap between front teeth, right? Yeah, a little. Yeah. Camel flea got him. Damn, I hate it when that happens, Tugs. May the camel fleas of 1,000 gnats. Thank you, Tugs. Thank you, Carrie. I apologize. I meant to ask if he has not had gap. I think he's got, yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. Please, a Sebastian song tonight. Okay, Cassie, we can do that for sure. In my opinion, if those marks were caught by brush briar, CP would have had no issue bragging to public about him. Bragged about Sebastian not leaving any evidence. I don't know. See, I think different. I think, well, I don't want to say I was in the woods anywhere, say, just going with your opinion, because then you would be like, oh, well, where were you at in the woods? Tell us. Right? And did you have your phone? And if you didn't have your phone, why not? It's completely a set of bottom. Okay, yeah, we'll go back to that. But I got a couple more here, I think. Then we'll go to this. Let me look at this. Your little chirping. You're so cute, Pearl. See that? Just so weird. All right. Here is, let me see, which one do we want to do? After I do these two, then we can go back to any of them. All right. What are these? If I do it like this. Damn it. Hmm. Okay. And we got this one. Last one. This looks very deep, but there looks to be bruising, or it could be just shadowing there. I don't know. All right, here we go. There's that. Are you talking about this forearm? Let me get back to my comments. I know it's fresh wound right after its stepson disappeared. Not a good look. I mean, I would not want those on my arm like that after, yeah. Why only the upper arm and none on the hands? I was gonna say I wonder if there's gloves or anything like that, but look at the bruise right above his left elbow, slightly under his sleeve. Look at there. I don't know if that's bruise or shadowing though. Just terrible. I think this is, look underneath. What part? Like underneath his arm? Right there? That one? What that is. wonder if that could be tooth marks or bruising. Indents, yeah. I wonder that, girl mom. Oh, damn, something happened. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm thinking, girl mom. Well, yeah, I mean, there's is Mohawk in here? Where KB slips up. Probably have it. This was nail marks from my mom when she assaulted me. Oh God, bless you, honey. What's that? Someone said, hold on. Was it a text or was it a animal scratch in straight line? Yeah, exactly. Animal scratches are generally in a straight line, right? Like not sporadic. These two wide deep marks and one small next to them look like Sebastian's teeth. These are 1 week old dog mouth scratches. Yeah, well, see, everyone heals. What kind of dog was it, Lockard? Everyone heals differently, right? So I'm looking at, for instance, let me show you this. This is nail scratches. You know, it just depends. But dogs and cats are generally like all beside each other, right? These marks. Someone sent me this is her mom. She said assaulted her. You know, it depends on how, you know, how old you are, how tough your skin is, how you heal. Um, Men have tougher skin than women, obviously. Yes, Sam. She said this was a week old, but again, everyone is different, right? Uh, Someone sent me this. This is her arm. She said this was nail marks from over a week old. from a human. Those puncture wounds implying fingernails as they were. Yeah, 1 second, y'all. Justin sent you a text with my bite. Okay. Let me pop this up. Here's my dog bite from Great Pyrenees. Yours looks more like. That's from a Great Pyrenees. You can text me stuff right there. Oh, is that a scratch? I mean scratch, sorry. Scratch from a Great Pyrenees, which is the biggest dog breed. Good point, Tanya. Could be. Could be. And notice the yellow-green bruise. Yes. Bingo. See the bruising? Right through here. Okay, 1 second. Example, human scratches, see the difference. These are dog scratches. Top ones are bites. No way they match. Okay, let me show these. All right. Someone sent me this. Let me show you. These are like dog scratches. Right, you see how. Okay. And then these are like, you see, with, notice how with all of the dog scratches, they don't have holes. They're just universal, right? It's kind of like there's no holes per se. It's all just pretty much one line, right? Now, watch with the human scratches, because you see, there's, it's abrasive to the skin. This is fingernail scratches, but look at where the nails go in. See these holes, how they make some holes. That's what I find interesting. See them. This is where it looks like teeth. Wondering since CP is claiming it was from brushing. No, he doesn't say it's from brushing his teeth. He says I get in the floor and wrestle around with them, and he said they like to bite. And then Katie says, they like, or we just filed their nails. And that's when he said, I get down on the floor, and he said they like to bite and play. And then he says, I get down on the floor and they bite and scratch me. Let me see here. These allegedly appear to be marks showing. From the night it happened, and there are puncture marks. Testing to see if here's my dog bite from Great Pyrenees. Okay. This is the dog that bit her. That I was just showing you a second ago. Here we go. Great Pyrenees. Oops, 1 second. And bottom teeth, yes, they mean his. Yeah, maybe a headlock or something. Teeth marks from a human bite can appear as red marks, bruises, or scrapes. They can also look like a ring mark or two opposing U shapes, arches. Bite marks can record the specific characteristics of teeth, may be elliptical or circular. And someone just texted me and made a great point. Has he had any other marks like that since Sebastian's went missing? Any other like that? There was. This is what's very interesting to me. I think it's wait. You can see here. There's these rings. There's a ring there and a ring there. I don't know. I mean, look at all these. It's bizarre to me. How does anyone get that? I don't know. Did they get rid of the I don't know. That's a good question, to be honest with you, because they're circular marks. Yes. I thought glasses imprints. I mean, they've had so many before. Misty, if those marks were caused by briars, brush, CP would have had no issue. Oh, I already read that. Sorry, my dear. Scrape underneath. I don't know, but I mean, you know, that's a lot of marks. I don't know why anyone, because whatever happened, that had to be painful, right? I mean, if you've been scratched by a dog, bit by a dog, scratched by a human, bit by a human, scratched by briars, anything, it hurts. But with the dog, you're not just going to allow them to keep biting. My Jack Russells would fall asleep when I would grind them, and back in the day, my Sheltie would fall asleep when I brushed him. Aw. I wonder if there's any photos of them. Yes, 8, 9 days, wasn't it? 8 or 9 days? I have 7 dogs from 65 pounds to a Morkie that weigh 3.6 pounds. There is zero chance that that was caused by dogs. My baby plays all the time and barely leaves any marks. I mean, I have a pug, but there is nothing that will convince me that someone is going to roughhouse with a dog like that for that amount of time and be okay with it. Oh, hold on, we're getting some more stuff in here. On the bottom canine teeth, they were human bite marks. Yeah, this can be a human bite mark right here. And then I want to show you somebody, I think, who's missing here. Give me 1 second. I agree, Fine Summer. That's human bite marks. See how they can be round, they can be halfway. How did this happen? These are human bite marks. Right there. I think these marks would have them holes if he tried to jerk away. State that Sebastian is. I don't know, Misty, but I mean, anyone will bite in the right circumstance. Anyone. Human, adult, child, dog, cat, anything with a mouth will bite in the right circumstance, right? I want to show y'all this. Someone just sent this to me. I have not even read it yet. Something about a machete. All right. This says the following. 3:38 p.m. Victims are in critical condition. Weapons was a machete or something similar. This was an isolated attack, meaning this wasn't random. This happened near a group of mobile home parks behind the store. Shiro, Stabbing, Attacks, 9 p.m. update. 2 people stabilized. Authorities are looking for this man, El Benito Delon Gonzalez. Sorry. He is a white. He's in a white Mitsubishi with temporary plates 93C732A. He left in the area in Shiro. He has a family in Houston area. Call 911 is spotted. Car has no hubcaps. Right here. Car like this, but no hubcaps. I do too, Michelle. I do too. Yes, that's what I was looking for, Mohawk. Deep pressure hugs. And KK stated that she would do deep pressure hugs sometimes. Yeah, if a machete is involved. Oh yeah, we've got pictures of the Morkies. They're little. Get a pair of the lowest reading glasses you can see out of. You can see everything much clearer. A deep pressure hug happens whenever there's like it usually calms like people with autism down that are what are they? I don't know what they're called, but it calms them down generally, makes them feel. But if it can also be a bad, if the person's mad. Ray Charles could see those are not from the Morkies. That's good. I'm with Grandma. Yeah. Yeah. Well, like those, remember those weighted blankets that were a hit a few years ago? Everybody had to have a weighted blanket. It's kind of like in Stevie Wonder. My youngest son is still on the spectrum. When he was around 4, he used to ask his siblings, my husband and me, to sit on him. The therapist said it's because it calms him. We never did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really? See, I bought one, but mine was so. I bought one that weighed a lot. I thought I would like it, but it was too heavy. Got my little muffin brand. She's been right here with me the whole time. She's sleepy. You got to meet Ray Charles back in 1987. I like Stevie Wonder. He's always looks so happy. And you know who like my favorite was? Like out of that kind of that genre. You hear me say it all the time. Little Richard. Kelsey, that's we'll have to talk about that sometimes. It's really bad. There's little clicks she does. Click, 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 click. So cute. Tutti Frutti. Long, tall Sally. Yes, I was on to Chicago. I thought Little Richard was the prettiest thing when I was young. I was like, oh, he does pancake makeup. Oh, is she asleep? Yeah. She is lights out. She clicks every time I kiss her. That is true. We carry our trauma with us. Yes. No seashell. No. They play with them, but it's all me, pretty much. She is. All right, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you so very much. Great show. Thank you all for joining me. I have been live all day almost because I didn't get to do my lives yesterday. So, cute. She got a bath. And she got a new outfit, and we played after that. And she's so cute. She's so cute. Nicole, I don't know. Where do you buy her clothes? Anywhere that's cute. But she the face is so cute. She's in preemie, and it's too big for her. Dog clothes, cat clothes, baby clothes, any clothes. All right, guys. Thank you. I know I love Target. I might go to Carter's too and see if Carter's has some good stuff. You know, beauty sleep. She needs her beauty sleep so she can grow. Don't you? You sure do. You're the cutest monkey a monkey ever monkeyed. Oh, I'm waking her up. Excuse me. Okay. Gotcha. Weight the blankets only on my feet. I never thought about that. All right, guys. Loves. Good night and God bless you. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't hit it yet. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you all. God bless. Good night.